Hey everybody, guess what time it is? We're back doing cash envelope stuffing. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Alright, so we're on our third week for our paycheck breakdown. So we're going to go ahead and fill in all of our lovely numbers. And this week, James's check was less than it has been the past couple weeks because it was a holiday at the beginning of the week. So he didn't have as much have as many hours. So we just kind of play with the numbers and made it work. So look at this. It's crooked. Always one line. Anyways, so his check this week was only $757.77. I was able to make about $18 that we are throwing towards this, and then other we have none. All right, so that gives us a total of $775.77. Fabulous, right? All right, so this week for groceries, Mazda, and rent, we'll all get $150. All right, for power, we're doing $50. For Allstate, we're only doing $43. For gas, we are doing $30. For AT&T, $48. For water, it's going to be $20. For charter, we're only doing $10. For student loans, it will be $15. For pest control, $7. Spending will get $25. Miscellaneous is going to get $15. Cushion, we left $10 in the account for that. For savings, we have $2. For sinking funds, it is $25. And debt is $25. And that is a total of, make sure y'all can see, $775. All right. So the reason we kind of switched up our numbers from this week is because it is a shorter paycheck, and I want to make sure all of the stuff is covered and didn't want to overstretch our budget, but I also want to make sure I still throw money towards our debt and savings down here at the bottom. Technically, we have $27 going into savings because what we put in our sinking funds is considered savings until we spend that money on a particular item that we need for that category. So we are going to set this to the side. We're going to pull out our cash. We are going to pull out our sinking funds and our bills and expenses for October's bills and expenses. Just so everyone knows, we are 1 month ahead on all of our expenses and bills. So we budget a month out. And us getting a month ahead was not an easy process. It took every penny that we had laying around our house, left over from taxes 2 years ago, and money that we had set aside in savings accounts, kids accounts. Like, we got every last dollar, got us a month ahead, and then worked our budget from there. And it took us a while to get exactly how much we needed. It was a journey to get there, and I'm glad that we were able to. And I wouldn't want to go back to not being a month ahead on our budget or finances. But if anything were to ever happen, I know that we would be set for at least a month before we would be in crucial dire need. And then we have our emergency savings that is a month so far that we are working to build as well, that we have that to fall back on if anything were to ever happen, like this pandemic this happened this year. So we're just very grateful for being able to have income coming in through this whole time. I know a lot of people were not able to, but that is our story on how we got ahead. We literally took every last dollar to the little Presty name that we had at home in accounts or anything, added up what our bills were at that time when we got a month ahead, and we were able to just barely squeeze by. Like, we had to wait for a couple checks to come in, and we were able to get a month ahead. And it was It was very stressful trying to get a month ahead, but once you are a month ahead, it's like a sign of relief. And I hope that I'm able to inspire y'all to work towards getting a month ahead on your expenses if it's possible. I know it's not possible for everybody, but it is a true blessing to be able to go ahead and plan everything for the next month coming up, and knowing that you're going to be good on all your bills and any expenses that you may need. So, sorry for rambling. I just wanted to let y'all know a little backstory on how we were able to get a month ahead. But let's go ahead and get stuffing. So, our first category, these are also some of my cash envelopes. These are different sets all put in here. The galaxy themed ones that I have listed on my Etsy shop. If you want to check them out, do so down below. There are some new ones listed in there if you're interested in some holiday themed, holiday or fall, winter themed envelopes. Look at the Etsy shop and there are some posted. So for groceries, we are putting in $150. All right. And these have some smaller bills in them because my sister had to get her car worked on and asked me if I had cash, and she paid me back with all small bills straight from an ATM machine that are like all stuck together. So I'm gonna have to crisp them up a little bit, you know. So we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 50, and 70. So we have got $470 now in our groceries. For October, next up is the car payment, and this is empty because we did just make the half payment for this month. So we need to add $150 to that. So $1 and $50. And this amount from this check and the last check of the month will pay the next amount that we will pay. Next up, we have rent, and rent gets $150. So $1 and $50. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 for rent. All right, so power will get $50 and it has 100. So that's $150. All right, so let's slide these up. All right, next up we have power. Nope, we did power. Next up we have Allstate, and Allstate gets 43. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we have 51, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. So 143 for Allstate. All right, next is gas, and we're adding $30. So 20, 30. For gas, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Yep. So 110 towards our gas. For Allstate, or for AT&T, we need 43, 48, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. $48. Alright, so now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, 131, 132, 133. So 133 towards our phone bill. For water, we are adding 20. So now we have 20, 40, 60. For charter, we are putting in $10. $10. All right, so now it gives us 20, 40, and 50. For student loans, it is getting 15. All right, so now for student loans, we have 20, 30, 40, 45. All right, for pest control, it needs 7. So 5, 6, 7. So we now have 10, 20, 25, 26, and $27. Fabulous. Spending is 25, so 20 and 5. And spending, whatever we end with, will split between me and my husband. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. All right. Miscellaneous is 15. So 10, 15. All right. So that gives us 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. For savings, we are putting in $2. So here. So we have so far in here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to go towards savings. All right, so that is all of our bills and expenses with their normal amount. Now we're going to add in our debt, which is 25. So I wanted to do, we're going to do 20 in the car, giving us 170, and we're going to add the 5 to our student loans. That way we show it some love this month, because I don't think we've added any extras to student loans yet, but now we have. So now that we have our debt done, we are going to go ahead and move right on over to our sinking funds and stuff what we can. So let's pull out our little envelope here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we are going to be filling. So we have anniversary, birthdays, car maintenance, Christmas, and then gifts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's what we are stuffing this week. All right, so anniversary, 5. So now for anniversary we have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. Slowly but surely getting somewhere with this one. We still have a few weeks until our anniversary, so hopefully we'll have a little bit more. Maybe we can do something. 5 for birthdays, giving us a new total of 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, and blah, blah, blah. So our new total is 1, 2, 3, 20, 25, and 30. So 330 for birthdays. All right, for car maintenance, we are adding 5. Our new balance for this is 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So $54. Nothing in car tags. Christmas, we're adding 5. So our new balance for Christmas is 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5. 5, 10, 11, 12. So 5, 12 for Christmas. All right. Nothing for dance, and we're adding 5 into gifts, now giving us $10 in our gifts for there. So there is all of our sinking funds stuffed and ready to go. So the only ones we didn't show any love to this week was our holiday and medical. So hopefully next week we'll get to add, oh, and school. So anything for school related items. So, but we have 15 in there right now, so we shall see. But that is all of our stuffing. We got all of our sinking funds. We got all of our bills and expenses. Everything is getting so close to being ready to go for October. And it's right around the corner. Fall is right around the corner. I'm so excited. All fall things. I am loving it. So, but do head over to my Etsy shop if you haven't already and check out the new envelopes I posted in there. But hopefully next week's paycheck goes back to about these numbers here, because I want to say his income, yeah, so most of his checks have been over 800 lately, so hopefully his check will go back to being normal next week and we can throw a little extra towards our debt and savings next week. We shall see. We shall see. All right, but that is all that we are doing in this video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching our paycheck breakdown and cash envelope stuffing for the month of October. And if you want to see what we have going on for September, for any weekly expenses and things like that, what's going on, how much our bills are right now, make sure you do check out my weekly check-in videos. They are usually posted the day before my cash envelope stuffing, so just check out the video I posted the day before. If not, I'll try to have them linked down below. Sometimes I don't remember to do that, but if you're interested in seeing those for what's going on day to day on my budget, do check out the weekly check-in videos, and I can't wait to catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.